Hello and welcome to my training. My name is Chuck Holmes. I'm a network marketing professional. What we're going to do in today's training is talk about the secrets of network marketing superstars. I'm going to share some tips for rapid growth. Now, I know everybody loves a secret. I love a secret. And the good news is there are no secrets in this business. There are certain things that you can do in a certain way that are going to help you succeed. If you look at all of the successful people in this industry, they have many things different from each other, but they also do many things in common. And that's what we're going to focus on in today's video, because I want you to be successful in the industry. As a quick disclaimer, though, before we get into this, individual results will vary. This is just for educational purposes only. Let's get into it. Number one, people who are successful in network marketing, they treat their business like $1 million business. They realize the attitude comes before the paycheck. They have the same mindset that if they wrote $1 million to start a McDonald's business, a franchise, that's the same mindset they have about their business. They are all in 100%. They burn their exit strategy. They're going to succeed with this or die trying. Now, I know that's a big commitment. Most people aren't willing to make that. That's one of the biggest reasons so many people don't make it in our industry is they never go all in. They never 100% commit to their business, and they don't think about their business like a big business. They think of it as a little hobby or a side hustle, and that's okay too. You can make side hustle and hobby money in this business working part-time, but if you want to make the big money, you got to be all in. Number two, they focus on one opportunity. Most MLM reps are in 3, 4, 5 different companies at once, and they're not making money in any of those companies. Successful reps, they pick the one company they want to promote, and they focus on that exclusively. They might build multiple streams of income later on, but their business is their baby, and they are 100% committed, and they're 100% focused. Number three, they approach people with network marketing experience. This might be kind of scandalous to some people watching this. Why would you approach other network marketers? Let me tell you this. If you owned a professional baseball team and your catcher, who is your best player, he just retired, and you had to replace him with a new catcher, would you go find somebody off the street who's never played baseball before, who's never been a catcher before? Or would you look for a good free agent catcher or a talented prospect catcher to fill in that position? I know what I would do, but it's weird in our industry. People think it's taboo to talk to other network marketers. They think it's taboo to approach someone who's in another company or who's a former MLM rep. It's not taboo. We're all independent consultants. We're all independent distributors. It's our own business. We can all do whatever we want to do, and you would be foolish not to approach your network marketing friends. Number four, they are self-disciplined with their time. They plan their work and they work their plan. They have a plan for their business each week, each day, and they have the self-discipline to do it. They never just wing it in their business. They are 100% focused. Whether they have an hour a day or 4 hours a day to build the business, they are extremely productive, and they focus on the income-producing activities during that time. Next, and this is a big one, and this is why a lot of people fail, the secrets of the top earners, they approach a lot of new people every single day. This business is a numbers game. Anyone who tells you otherwise is lying to you. Yes, skills are important. Yes, strategy is important, but you still have to work through the numbers. Even if you have great skills, even if you have a great strategy, not everyone's going to join. Most people are still going to tell you no. You have to add new people to your pipeline every day. Just like sales, it's no different. If your prospect pipeline is empty or it's low, you're going to be out of business in no time. You have to keep it bursting at the seams with new prospects. Top earners, they stick with one company long term. They're not in a new deal every 3, 4, 5 months. Now, sometimes companies go out of business. Sometimes companies change the deal and they have to switch to a new company. That's okay. That happens. That's life. Very few people stay in one company for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. But that is the goal in network marketing. It's just not always possible because people are people, and sometimes things change. But there are lots of people in our industry who have been with one company 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and they're still making money. Think of all the old school Mary Kay reps, Avon, Amway, Herbalife, New Skin, Forever Living. These companies have been around over 40 years, some of them over 50 or 60 years. And there are reps in those companies who have been getting nice checks for decades. That should be everyone's goal in the industry. Pick a company and stick with it and realize no company is perfect. Now, if shady things happen or the company gets shut down, maybe you have to switch companies. There are certain things that are deal breakers, but in most cases, pick the company you want to have your problems with and ride it out. Next one, they start their business with a 90-day blitz. This is important. When you are starting a network marketing business. You don't want to start a business. You want to launch a business. And the best way to launch your business is to do a 90-day blitz. And this is where your first 90 days in the business, you live out of balance for 90 days. You don't do this forever. It's a short amount of time where you focus, you 5X, you 10X, you 20X your efforts so that you can create some excitement, some momentum in your team and get it off the ground. Most people don't ever do this, but every top earner I know has done this at least once in their company to make it big. Next one, or another secret, they sponsor 100 to 500 people. Whew. That sounds like a lot of people, but if you break that down, most top earners are sponsoring about one person a week in their business. And this is a good goal to shoot for in your business. If you can sign up one person per week and you're staying with one company, within 5 years, you could sign up 250 people. In 10 years, you could sign up 500 people. If you did 2 a week, you'd sign up 100 a year or 500 in 5 years, which is doable if you're approaching 10 or 20 people a day. It's not doable if you're approaching 1 to 5 people a day. So you have to level up your prospecting efforts if you want to level up your recruiting. They make most of their income from 2 to 3 people. Even if they've sponsored 500 people, most of their income is coming from 2 to 3 people, and probably 50 to 75% of their income is coming from one person in their team. This is a fact in almost every company I know, almost every top earner friend that I have, in my own experience even. Typically half or more of your organization comes from one leader, and then you have a couple other good leaders, and that represents about 80 to 90% of your total income, even if you've been a recruiting machine. They are professionals, not amateurs. Are you a professional? If you're not, it's going to be hard to make it to the top. You have to become a professional before you become a top earner, not after you become a top earner, because the attitude comes before the paycheck. That's the second time I've said this in the video, because it's important. You must be a professional. Why? People want to work with professionals. Let's say you have to put your house up for sale next week because you have to move across the country in the next month and you have to be out of your house. When you go to the real estate office, number one, are you going to go to a real estate office with a bad reputation? Probably not. When you do pick the real estate company that you want to list your house, are you going to look for the best agent, or are you going to look for the brand new agent who's never sold a home before? I hope you're going to look for the best agent or one of the top agents to list your house. That's exactly how this business works. People want to do business with people they like, know, and trust, who are also professionals at what they do, and they take pride in what they do. The next one, the top earners, another secret. They never stop learning and improving. They try to be a sponge. They learn everything they can about their company, the products, the industry. They study the leadership. They're always trying to be a better version of themselves, and they never stop doing that to the day they die. I've been on a personal development journey for 21 years in this industry. I look at my life before this industry, I was a lost cause. After this industry, and because of this industry, it gave me purpose and direction, and I'm forever grateful. But you never want to stop learning, because you're never going to know it all. You can never be the best you, but you can be a little bit better every day and compound that over your lifetime. They're leaders. Top network marketers are leaders. Leadership is the highest paying skill in the world. So you want a secret? Work on your leadership skills. I can thank the Army for teaching me leadership. I was an Army officer. I was a bad Army officer initially, till I finally figured things out, till I matured. And then I became a great Army officer, mostly because of good mentors. They taught me how to be a good leader through their personal example. Well, guess what? In this business, it works the same way. You start out as a follower, then you become a leader, then you become a leader of leaders. And that should be your ultimate goal if you want to build a big team and make a lot of money. And here's the last one. They study and implement sound marketing and lead generation strategies. This industry is weird. We're the only industry I know of where you start a business and you don't have any kind of marketing plan except making a list and talking to the people you know. Now, I want to throw this out there. That is a good way to start your business, because you're going to get some experience talking to the people you know, who like, know, and trust you. It's a good way to find some customers. It's a good way to get your business off the ground. But what are you going to do after you get to those people? All right, that's what most people never talk about. So you start with your friends and family, which is great, because you're going to get a few people signed up. You're going to find a few customers. You're going to learn the common objections, what to say, how to handle them. That's good. But then what are you going to do? Well, guess what top earners do? They have a sound marketing strategy for their business, and they all do it a little bit differently. Some do YouTube videos like this, some do Facebook, some do TikTok, some do postcards, some do They smile and dial, others email, others text. There's not a right, some buy leads and call them. There's not a right or wrong answer, but you have to have a sound, effective lead generation and marketing strategy, because you must keep your sales pipeline full. You got to keep your prospect pipeline full. So these are some of my best secrets of the network marketing superstars. How do I know these secrets? Well, many of them I have learned through the School of Hard Knocks. I was a 15-year MLM failure before I figured things out and became successful in the industry. But I've also been very blessed to have some great mentors through books I've read, through leaders I've worked with personally, who've helped me a lot. And I try to be a student of the industry and study successful people. And these are trends I've noticed in probably 98% of the leaders. They display these things, one or more or all of these things. So here's my challenge to you. Evaluate yourself in each one of these areas. We all have areas we can improve. I haven't even mastered everything on this list. I don't know anyone who's mastered everything on this list. All right. But if you can get really good at 70 to 80% of the things on this list, you're going to quickly rise through the ranks of your company. And as you keep working on your personal development and you keep learning, you'll keep advancing in the company. But this is a journey. We really are a personal development course with a compensation plan attached to it. And I hope you think about your network marketing business the same way. And my real challenge for you is that you will take your business seriously. You'll decide to become a professional like Eric Worre. He teaches everybody, be a network marketing professional. That's what it's going to take if you want to build a big business. You can't think of this as a side hustle or a little part-time thing and expect something big out of it. You have to think of this as that big business. So that concludes today's training. I appreciate you watching. Make sure you check out the links and the resources in the description box below this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. That helps our channel a lot. You can click on that notification bell so you get notifications of our new videos. We do try to post a new video pretty much every day. So make sure you check out the other videos that we have in our library. And with that, have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.